Today I am thinking a little bit about trust. You've heard that quote, right? Trust is transparency and consistency over time. I think all too often we don't trust ourselves as much as we should. I will tend to rationalize the reason why I think I should trust myself in a certain situation, and really my gut knows. It's almost about having the courage to be true and authentic to myself, to be able to do and say the things that I know that I need to do.
Hey friends, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday, July 6th, 2023. I hope everyone is having a good week. I'm having a hard time getting back into the swing of things after a few days off, but did you enjoy the word salad that is Meri Brown? Yeah, Meri Brown is still over on her Instagram and on her TikTok posting self-help videos with her hashtag worthy of, trying to sell some sort of brand of self-help. I can't figure out what this brand is, but she is still hanging out with all these multi-level marketing people, and I'm noticing that in the comments and in the likes to the amount of people that are on her platform, she's losing her audience and she's not winning the game of the fans being interested in anything that she has to say. In fact, with over 800,000 people following her, her most recent post has around 3,000 likes. When you look at Christine's most recent post, which includes photographs of her family, it seems a little bit more on par with the brand. She's raking in more than 40,000 likes on a post. So Meri's talking about how she can't trust herself. Christine is sharing life as we know it in Utah, which is completely different now that she's no longer with Cody. Robyn is still over on her Pinterest having depression and sadness and irritation. And Janelle is out gallivanting and traveling with her sister. So this is going to be a 4-for-1 video on all the Sister Wives happenings because I haven't caught up with them in a couple weeks. So let's dive into today's topic. Before we do, can you please do me a big favor and give this video a thumbs up? Also, please subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed by clicking on the subscribe button down below. Click on the bell if you'd like to get notified of any time I go live or new content loads, and make sure to share this video with your friends, and let's go. So recently, Meri Brown's Instagram has been going through a transformation where she used to be pushing all of this LuLaRoe stuff, and now she's pushing all of this like worthy up stuff, and she's doing a lot of self-help to her audience. Like, for instance, her post that she posted a couple days ago, it says this: when you're lost or on the road of life has taken you down an unknown road, just stop. Stop so you can redirect. Stop so you can make a new plan. Just pause for a moment and reset your inner GPS and get going on your new path to your amazing new destination, worthy up. And this has got 338.76 likes. Meri has a pretty large Instagram, and so my guess would be she's just not getting the kind of engagement that she once was on her Instagram. And people post a lot of different things on their Instagrams. Sometimes I post things that don't get a lot of likes. Sometimes I post things that get a ton of likes. It's hard to know what your audience likes, and sometimes likes aren't a good indication of your overall popularity. I will say that since she started posting these types of videos, she's been getting less and less engagement on her videos, and her Friday nights with friends are not pulling in the same kind of numbers as they once did. To me, it seems like Meri is struggling in her own life, dealing with her own transitions. And sometimes, I don't know about you, but when you're dealing with your own things in life, it sometimes is easier to look outward than to look inward. And so Meri might be trying to just fix other people because she can't fix herself. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. I do hope that if Meri is struggling in any area of her life, that she finds a way to find happiness and have it not be in these scammy multi-level marketing schemes where she's using her audience to make money and giving advice that maybe she's not the best to give advice for and advice to. That's just my opinion. Meri is talking about how it's hard to trust herself, and I don't even know if she's actually believing these things herself or if these are just sound bites for whatever it is that she's trying to push. Greatness begins today and worthy up. I don't know what her worthy up is. I think she's trying to become a self-help guru. That's like my thought process here. Now, Christine, her engagement on her Instagram is a heck of a lot more active, and she posts a lot more content of the kids, so I think that's part of it. But she recently shared what she did over on her 4th of July. So she said, I hope everyone had an incredible Independence Day. My family and I enjoyed fireworks from my balcony. We could see the entire valley lighting up. The photograph, she was with Aspen, Mitch, David, obviously, McKelty and her kids, Isabel, Truly, and Tony. Not in the picture is Peyton and Gwendolyn, who don't live in the state of Utah, so it would be a reach for them to just drive to Utah just to spend the 4th of July with their parents. But then another post that she shared was, I went on a trip with David, and look at the sweet message from a lovely airline attendant. And this actually made me LOL. So this is from her South SLC crew. It says, from Delta, Miss Brown, soon to be Mrs. Woolley. Thank you so much for choosing to fly Delta. It was nice to meet you and David. Thank you for showing girls everywhere that we all deserve our prince and to be happy. Wishing you all the happiness in your new marriage. That's actually super cute because honestly, she is setting an example to women that follow her, and even women in the world of polygamy, that, you know, there is an option to leave. You don't have to stay in a relationship with someone just because you're bound by a religion, or you were once bound by a religion and belief system, that there is happiness on the other side of divorce or, you know, breakups. You know, people debate all the time on whether or not Christine and Cody were married. They believed they were, so I'm just going to go with they believed they also got a divorce. Technically speaking, they had assets to divide, they had homes they had to sell, they had all the markings of a couple that was married, they just legally did not have the certificate, which made it a lot easier for them to split. And to date, there doesn't appear to be any legal custody agreement for Cody regarding how much he needs to pay for child support or the like. In the state of Arizona, he is required to pay child support, but they can do something out of court where they make an agreement out of court that's official between them. So Christine isn't required to file for a child custody case, nor is she required to file that he's paying her child support in court. I was looking up the laws and I was like, okay, this is why Cody doesn't want to deal with Utah. Utah's laws are a little bit different. So she and David are happy. They still have not married. I recently just checked the wedding marriage licenses in Utah County, Utah. No licenses have been applied for. It's July now at this point. So, you know, the relationship was whirlwind, but it does seem like she's, you know, back a few months. She's kind of taken it a little bit, maybe backing it up a little bit at this point, and not rushing into the marriage, even though she is rushing into the marriage. At least she's not already married, unless she got married in another county, but right now she's currently not married. So that's what's going on with Christine and David. They've been traveling all over the place, doing all their things. Now, Janelle, for her part, was also spending time traveling. This is between their recent trip to Nashville, where they were on their Plexus trip, and now they're traveling again. So Janelle is currently at Epcot with her sister. She said, sisters at Epcot today, we came, we saw, and we conquered. You know, if there's any former AUB members or former Mormons, former LDS fundamentalists, can you explain to me what their obsession is with Disney? This family is obsessed with Disney in a way that I'll never understand. And I don't know if it's a cultural thing where they are like really into Disney, which is actually kind of odd because like right now it's super popular in the fundamentalist sects to actually be against Disney. Recently, their old church, had this whole speech about how Disney's music was the devil and how Disney is the devil. And they hate Disney now at their old church, the AUB, because Disney has gay people that work there and offers benefits for gay marriage and gay people. And so they hate Disney now. So I don't know if they used to like Disney. So if you're a former AUB member, can you explain to me what the fascination could be with Disney? I've been to Disney World, I've been to Disneyland, and I've been to Epcot. It's fun, but it's not something I would like do again unless I was forced to do it again, like say if my kid wanted to go again. Anyways, then she also was out at a Salt Springs run. So she says, fun day at Salt Springs run yesterday. I've never had the experience of going somewhere, anchoring a boat, and spending the day in and out of the water. So much fun and so relaxing. I slept so good last night. So they're at a lake, it looks like, in Florida, and they're on a pontoon. I will tell you that anchoring up on a pontoon in the water and just like relaxing, kicking it, having some cocktails or water, whatever your type, is such a fun way to spend a day in the summer. And just to give you sort of a comparison, this post garnered her 19,000 likes, and her post with her sister garnered her 23,000 likes. Miss Christine's post with the thing from the airline gave her 105,000 likes, and her picture with her kids on her 4th of July was 46,000 likes. So when you look at the way that the sister wives are comparing right now, Christine is winning in the fandom in terms of popularity, and Janelle's coming in second, and Meri is coming in way below in third. Now, we can't actually view where Robyn stands because, well, Robyn is not on Instagram and she is on Pinterest. So it's been a hot minute since we've checked in with Robyn's Pinterest, so let's dive into it. So we've been talking a lot about how Robyn's Pinterest is very, I don't know, she pins all kinds of stuff like recipes and stuff that she wants to do with her house and things that she wants to buy because, you know, we all know that Robyn's a compulsive shopper. But she also seems to post a lot about how things are very difficult in her life. Like recently she posted, heal because we have children who don't deserve the broken version of us. So apparently she's a broken person and she needs to heal because her children deserve her to be healthy. Another one is this, which actually kind of makes me sad, and I feel like I don't know where Robyn and Cody stand when it comes to medicine for mental health. But Robyn's seclusion and isolation from the world could also be depression. I mean, I'm not a therapist. I'm just saying that could be, because a sign is like a sign of that can be withdrawing. And then she posted this, which made me wonder. She said, one awesome thing about Eeyore is that even though he is basically clinically depressed, he still gets invited to participate in adventures and shenanigans with all of his friends. They never expect him to pretend to feel happy. They never leave him behind to ask him to change. They just show him love. So this could be like taken as she's getting love and being invited and she's clinically depressed, or she's seeing this as she's not getting the love that she needs and she's not getting invited and she is expected to be happy. I guess it could be taken either way, but 2 posts about healing in a row. And this she posted on one of her boards, like things to inspire me or things to think about. I don't remember. So she's posting about Eeyore being clinically depressed, posting like she needs to heal. And then she's seems to be throwing a little shade at the ladies that are posting all their pictures of their travels, because lately Meri's been traveling, Janelle's been traveling, Christine's been traveling. They're all going on all of these vacations, and she posted, everyone's posting pictures of their summer vacation, and I'm like, I went to work. Isn't that hysterical, Robyn? You don't have a job. I mean, you do. You work on Sister Wives, but what's your job? And recently they were actually on vacation, so I don't know what she's talking about. They were actually just in Wyoming. I don't even know if they're home yet. But she doesn't post her photographs ever. And what work is she actually doing? Does she have a job that we don't know about now? Or is she traveling with Cody's gun shows and that's why they're on the move? And then she had to do her customary post where she reminds herself that everyone hates her, but she deserves it because God loves her. God will put you where he wants you, even if no one thinks you deserve the position. And I am no longer available for things that make me feel like shit. And then finally, thought for today. Bob Marley was once asked if there was a perfect woman. He replies, "No one cares about perfection. Even the moon is not perfect. It's full of craters. The sea is incredibly beautiful, but salty and dark in the depths. The sky is always infinite, but often cloudy. So everything that is beautiful isn't perfect. It's special. Therefore, every woman can be special to someone. Stop being perfect, but try to be free and live doing what you love, not wanting to impress others." Okay, so she's feeling like, and it's a poster, it's a photograph of Bob Marley next to a plus size model. I can't remember what her name is. She's gorgeous. But it's just interesting, and maybe it's reflective of how Robyn's feeling about herself right now. So Robyn continues to be uber depressed, and she's not posting publicly on any platforms other than pinning things on her Pinterest. And so she's Eeyore. So in the world of sister wives, here's how it goes. Christine is winning in the fandom when it comes to all the posts that she's doing on Instagram. Janelle is winning in life because she's traveling and having fun. Meri is seemingly alienating herself, it looks like, from some of her fan base because of this new path that she's going on where the content doesn't seem very genuine. And that could actually be it. Truthfully, when people post the kind of content that she's posting, which seems very like she's selling something and very disingenuous, and it's different than what she was posting before, where she used to just post like happy pictures of her life, and now she's suddenly like giving people self-help. That could also kind of change the dynamics of the engagement, but that change is sort of turning fans off, it seems. So that's my scoop. And Cody's disappeared. Cody hasn't posted a new cameo in weeks, and I don't really know what's going on with him. I was searching. Nothing new with Coyote Pass, nothing new on the market, no properties for sale, no properties recently sold. So for now, no divorce filings have been filed. It still seems that Robyn is miserable, which tells me that Cody and Robyn's marriage is probably still a hot mess. And that's where we are for today. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. Bye, guys.